What is going on, everybody? I am your host, Slackerz, bringing you another episode in our tournament. What do we call this? The Ultimate Smash Bros. DLC tournament. So again, please always remember, this is just for fun. Don't take it too seriously. It's not like Nintendo's going to come watch this and go, alright, whatever happens in this tournament is what we're going to do for DLC. Nah, that's not going to happen. Nintendo doesn't even know who I am. Alright, they don't care about me. So, again, it's just for fun. So, anyway, let's explain the rules real quick if you're new. That way you can get caught up on what's going on here. So, basically, this is a tournament of 72 characters. A lot less now because quite a few have been eliminated because we're pretty far in the tournament. But basically, it's a tournament and I put these characters into, a tournament format. And then each day on my channel, as long as there is a matchup, I will upload one of the matchups from the tournament. And then I discuss the two characters that are in the match for the day. So, as example, today is Scorpion taking on Shantae. So you'd vote for one of them down in the comments. How do you vote? Very simple. Just type who your vote is for. So either vote Scorpion or Shantae or both. Both's always been a rule. Totally fine. But you only get one vote per person. One vote per person. Alright, that's been a rule since day one. Alright, so that's how that goes. But the rest of the rules, it's a double elimination tournament, meaning a character has to lose 2 times before being officially eliminated. If there's ever a tie in the voting, I'll flip a coin on camera. It's just the best way to, pretty much, and the fairest, to break a tie. That's how that will get settled. And then, voting-wise for each match only lasts for 1 week, so there's only a 1 week time frame for the votes to come in before they get cut off, and, the votes won't matter after that. But basically, so today's Monday, and if there is a matchup next Monday, we'll get the results then, so that's how that works. So, with all that out of the way, and again, remember, just for fun, alright. Let's go over the results from last week, which was a loser bracket matchup, so somebody's going home. So the matchup was between Crash Bandicoot and Chibi Robo. I mean, we could pretty much assume how this one went, right? I mean, hey, here it is. Crash won. I don't think anyone's really surprised. Crash ended up winning 47 votes to 17, but Chibi came a long way in this tournament. So Chibi was one of the I don't want to say Cinderellas, but Chibi is one of the maybe surprises, good surprise in the tournament for how far Chibi advanced. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, Chibi is now eliminated to second loss, so Chibi's done. But Crash gets to move on for at least one more matchup because, he's in the loser bracket. So with that out of the way, let's jump to the match for the day. The aforementioned Scorpion against Shantae. Oh boy, let's do this. Scorpion's up first. Alright. Scorpion, Mortal Kombat, mature character. Do mature characters really fit in Smash Bros? Nah, they're kind of like a sore thumb in a way. I'm not saying that they're bad characters. I'm just saying, style-wise, personally, I don't feel like they can fit. But, on the other hand, you could always tone down a character to still fit with Smash Bros. In a way. So, of course, Mortal Kombat, the gory stuff. If you played video games, you know what Mortal Kombat is, right? You know how intense and violent the series and the games can get, and how the most recent iterations of Mortal Kombat, like 9, 10, 11, they just keep amping it up, amping the violence up. Some of the brutalities are absolutely insane and just nuts, and like, what? How do people sit in an office and come up with this stuff? But basically, Mortal Kombat, does that fit Smash Bros. Style? No. But you can still make Scorpion or anybody from Mortal Kombat work. I will always say this. They can still fit. You just don't add the gory, bloody, violent stuff. You still can keep their moveset. Scorpion can still use his get over here. It's just something that latches onto a character. Maybe just pulls him in. That's very simple. You could, shoot fireballs. He can warp. He's got all sorts of... I mean, look, Mortal Kombat's a fighting game. Pretty, easy. You already have an entire moveset made. Fighting games, moveset, easy, done, just easy. So, and then here's a couple other spears, flame teleport, takedown. I mean, there's just so many things. Punches, uppercuts. There's so many things that just can fit with Mortal Kombat. They can fit with Scorpion. And why Scorpion? Well, we had Sub-Zero, but he got eliminated. Anyway, so Mortal Kombat, though, could it happen? I think there was a discussion. I think there had to have been a discussion for it, because it's not like Nintendo is shying away from mature sort of characters, and plus Scorpion was in Injustice, the first one, right? The first one, yeah, and that one wasn't rated mature. I believe that was that rated T for teen, I think. I don't know. They didn't have the bloody effects and stuff to their moves and whatever. So what I'm saying again, you can still tone a character down, and they could still fit in Smash Bros. Without completely feeling like, whoa, no, get that out of here. That's not gonna work. They can fit. Plus, Mortal Kombat is just such an iconic franchise. There's so many iconic franchises to this day that are still not repped in Smash Bros. In any way. And, not a fighter, not an assist trophy, not a spirit, not a boss, not a whatever. There's so many, and obviously most of them are third party, but Mortal Kombat's been around since, what is it, the early 90s? I don't think it was in the 80s, was it? I think it's just the early 90s or whatever. So it's been around for what? Almost 30 years, I want to say. That's crazy. That is crazy. So a good franchise, a lot of notoriety, a lot of recognizability. Just people know what it is. People would buy it. Plus, if you're a fighting game franchise, there's always the offer that could entice you. Mortal Kombat X Street Fighter. So Scorpion against Ryu or Scorpion against Ken. I mean, that's just a dream matchup people want in a video game, and Smash Bros. Has the potential to provide that for everybody, which is just awesome. So, all these iconic first and third party characters in one game. Why can't Scorpion join? Why can't somebody from Mortal Kombat join? It could work. So, yeah, I think people would buy it. Simple. People would buy Scorpion. Easy. So, let's jump to Scorpion's opponent here. The one who never loses anything. Shantae. Alright, Shantae. What do you got today? What do we talk about? Let's I guess we can talk about the recent, within the past month and a half, whatever it is. Shantae 5 has been announced. It actually has a legit title. I don't remember the actual title anymore. No, I don't remember what the title is. But Shantae 5 is a game that's coming out this year, if I'm not mistaken. I'm probably wrong. Don't quote me on anything. But Shantae 5, new game coming out. So they had that teaser trailer. What is that, back a month and a half ago, whatever that was, and that caused a whole big, Shantae got teased for Smash Bros. Because of the window, and the symbol looked like a Smash Ball, even though the symbol in the window is always sort of represented. It's always sort of been the same symbol, and it's just tilted differently, and it's a whole big thing, and you can't argue one way or the other, because then you're always wrong. And it's like, well, okay, just relax. It is what it is. Shantae, could she be in Smash Bros? That's what we're asking. She's a spirit, but you gotta remember, that doesn't necessarily mean she's disconfirmed for the roster. And why do I say that? Nintendo has not said that to us as the fan base. Nintendo hasn't said that. Until Nintendo or somebody working, like Sakurai, somebody working on the game flat out says, if you're a spirit, you're disconfirmed for any potential DLC. Until they say that, everyone's still on the table, even though it might be a safe bet to lean on. All right, this character from a third party or this indie character might have already has a spirit in the game. Maybe that kind of disconfirms them, I suppose. But Shantae 5, I think she kind of has a slightly different not cartoonish, but slightly different art style. So I mean, is that really it's a different sort of character model? So is that can you make that an argument, and can you make that a point for Shantae being in the game? Well, it's not the Shantae that's in the spirit. It's a completely different one. I don't know. Maybe you're really, I don't know. That's a weird situation to me. Again, it's a different character model, but I don't. It's still the same character, though. It's still the same character. We know Shantae's very much wanted. She's arguably the most wanted, I guess, indie character, potentially. I mean, she's up there with the likes of Shovel Knight that get discussed. Of course, an Undertale rep, that's up there. Probably, those might be the top 3 that I personally see. Their names always get thrown around for an indie rep. Plus, just we don't have an indie rep, so that'd be really, it'd just be really cool to see Nintendo kind of giving back to the indies a little bit. Kind of like, hey, Well, I mean, they already have. They have representation in Smash Bros. Shovel Knight's an assist trophy, and of course, Shantae's the spirit. So it's kind of really cool to see Nintendo giving back in a little bit of ways. But will they ever put a indie character in the playable roster? Here's a screenshot I was talking about. Yes, I mean, I can understand why it looks like a Smash Ball, but I've seen photos of people showing me like actual artwork from the games, and the windows always kind of had that symbol. It's a whole headache. It's a whole headache. I don't want to dive into the whole thing right now. But Shantae, I mean, we'll see what happens. Oh boy, let's see. I'm just gonna go to the voting. Who am I gonna vote for? I mean, I'm actually gonna vote Shantae on this one. I'm gonna vote Shantae on this one only because I don't know. I just think she fits better in Smash Bros. In this case. So that she gets my vote. And if I'm going to be completely honest, Mortal Kombat is not a franchise that I need to see in Smash Bros. So if it happens, I'd be totally downright happy with that. I'd be, yes, I'll buy it. Even if I hadn't already bought the Fighter Pass, I would buy the character. But yeah, I think Shantae just fits a little bit better style-wise, moveset-wise, that whole thing. I think just a little bit better than Scorpion. So she gets my vote in this one. So let me know who you guys are going to vote for, either Shantae or Scorpion or both. Always been an option. So with that being said, this one's coming to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed. So a little sneak peek for tomorrow. We do have another matchup tomorrow. Actually, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, guaranteed matches. So that's great. So the match tomorrow should be another interesting one. Again, winner's bracket. So if you lose, it doesn't matter. You're still in the tournament. But, ooh, I just realized this. So tomorrow's matchup is Bandana D taking on Crystal from Star Fox. If Bandana D happens to win and Shantae happens to win, they get to meet up again. They got their own rivalry on my channel. It's great. Maybe it happens. We'll end up seeing. But Bandana D and Crystal for tomorrow. And then results should be for... Let's see. Results will be... Yes. For Sandbag and Pauline. Sandbag going to continue this weird run. I mean, they're both on a Cinderella run. Sandbag and Pauline. We'll see who gets to advance. One of them's going home. One of them's being eliminated. But that's tomorrow. So that is it for this... for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.